On the spot news media, we got the latest news. We don't care about the views, we just representing right. Put local news internationally every night. On the spot, wave that Jamaican flag from left to right. Let's get it right, y'all know the type. We ain't dealing with the hype, we make it take flight.
Yeah man, my viewers and subscribers, what one. A blessed and wonderful Wednesday morning to each and every person out there tuning into On The Spot News Media. Now, my peeps, I don't know how we do it over on this side each and every morning. We have to give thanks and praise to the Most High Creator for the preservation of life, because life is indeed the greatest. So in the morning, my peeps, I have a few stories to share with you, the regular members of Chan Public and also members of the diaspora. So please like the video, share the video, watch the entire vlog so you can get a full understanding and a better appreciation of everything we are going in Jamaica. So watch this now, my peeps. We are going to kick it off like this. Now on your screen, I want to take a careful look and read aloud so you can hear yourself when you not read. This person said it all in a nutshell. Dr. Francis Cress Welsing said it the best. We are the only people on this entire planet who have been taught to sing and praise our demeanment. What she said is that we're calling ourselves the B word. The females, that is, they're calling themselves the H word. And as for the males, we are calling ourselves a gangster. We are calling ourselves a thug. We are calling ourselves a dog. She stated that if you can train people to demean and degrade themselves, you can oppress them forever. You can even program them to take their own lives, and they won't even understand what has happened. Now I just hope that the well-thinking Jamaicans can decipher what she's saying from these words, because we are now presently living exactly that, yard and abroad. It's not necessarily a Jamaican problem, but more so a black people problem, especially the blacks who are westernized. So my peeps, to thine own self, be true. And with that said, make we get on into this morning's set of stories. So we're going to kick it off, over there in the troubled, war-torn, crime-riddled St. Andrew South Police Division, where two men get seriously caught up, but one end up drop out after the con them take him life. It took place along Berwick Road. That's off Walton Park Road and off Maxfield Avenue. It took place on Monday night. So the deceased man has since been identified as this man presently on your screen, 51-year-old Mark Forrester, otherwise known as Hooker in the streets. He's off a Berwick Road address. The injured man is said to be a 48-year-old Spanish Town resident, and he is presently in the hospital being treated for his injuries. So reports reaching On The Spot News Media would suggest that sometime around 10:30 p.m. explosions were heard along the roadway and the police were summoned to the scene. The two men were found suffering from a whole heap of carnal wounds. They were both assisted to the Kingston Public Hospital, where Forrester was pronounced you know what. The police have stated that no motive has yet been established for that knockings and clappings. The incident is being probed by the Hunts Bay Criminal Investigation Branch. Now, word in the streets is that it's a can't catch quack or catch him shot thing. Kinda reach the Monday. And it is just really sad to say You as a elder in the place, born and grow up and live and never get caught up from your own doing, and because of your child or your children or the fact that you're related to a certain person make you end up lose your 3 points. I'm telling you my peeps, it's rough. Yeah man. And still in the St. Andrew South Police Division, a teen, an alleged gunman, is no longer among the land of the living, and a licensed firearm holder is presently in the hospital following an attempted robbery in the vicinity of Newport West in St. Andrew, in the St. Andrew South Police Division, that is. Same time, Monday night. Now it is reported that the gun owner was driving along the roadway in the Newport West area when men in a car attempted to rob him. The men were challenged by the man. During the exchange of gunfire, the licensed firearm holder was also wounded along with one of his assailants. His cronies fled the scene. Both injured men were assisted to the Kingston Public Hospital, where the unidentified man at the time was pronounced you know what. So on the spot, news media was reliably informed that the now deceased is this little boy presently on your screen, 17-year-old Damaine Francis. Now it is said that Damaine Francis attends the Norman Manley High School. Now when the knockings and clappings took place, it was in the wee hours of the night. Now my question is, why was a 17-year-old, some say 16, some say 17, regardless, why was a schoolboy out in the streets of Newport West at that hour of the night? Now for those who know Newport West, when it touch nightfall, Newport West is totally closed off for business, and only persons who work in the vicinity, or if like a traffic upon garbage drive, a man may shut it round the fair, drop out back at the stoplight feeder, head to 3 Mile, or head to the Portmore toll fair, cut out that little traffic that if there is such a traffic upon the road them time of night there. Or is a criminal element where I look something for thief, because all heap of things down there where the takers them can go take. So why was that schoolboy was supposed to arrest up for go to school in the morning in our streets with other criminal elements a hunt? Now I've seen some rather disturbing but suggestive comments, and I'm wondering if the person that made this comment is serious or is just one of those attention seekers on social media. The comment is presently on your screen. All I wanna go do whatsoever to no mother about gunman. He was a child still in high school. He died. He didn't even have a gun. It was the people in the back seat that had the gun. So you said all of that to say what? So because I never him and knock it and clap it, him shouldn't get some can under him skin to spread him out like a sheet if he was really out there robbing the regular members of Chan Public. Now many people are say, boy, a little youth and Jano Star, whatsoever the case may be, but be remembered that yesterday and also a few days ago I spoke about an incident that took place in Lawrence Tavern where a taximan was fatally conned up. Angry residents pounced upon 2 of the attackers of the taxi operator who lost his life, just so you know. And the ages of the 2, one is 15 years old and the other is 17 years old. So age is no longer a factor when it comes on to criminality, because some of them little boy is not raised by proper parents. In fact, some of them parents are corner boy and corner girl themselves. Some of them mother itch up a bingo table from 6 p.m. until 6 a.m. Some of them father, MIA, nowhere to be found. Or them over there so one police lock up, or them 6 feet under, or them dep on the run from the long arms of the law. So we expect pitney like them they are going to turn to or become. Them are going to turn to the streets to seek the necessary love and attention and also financial assistance that them not getting at home. And this is the sad reality of many of our Jamaican youths. Them go astray because of wants, because of lacking, why many of them go astray. And if you really check it, this youth here is probably a casualty of same. Really sad indeed, but if him really out there with them cronies them, I try to rob the regular members of Chan Public, then so be it, him deserve every can we bore up him body. And I say that without any apology. I just saw the thing set in the streets. Yeah, man. Now over there in the St. Catherine South Police Division, a 30-year-old makeup artist from Portmore in St. Catherine has been arrested and charged with gun possession following a police operation at her home on Friday. Now, the female in question has since been identified as Nalia Rose, said to be of a Cedar Grove Boulevard address. She has been charged with possession of a prohibited weapon and unauthorized possession of ammunition. The Bridgeport police alleged they found a black diamondback 9mm pistol during a search of her bedroom around 5:40 a.m. on that morning. The police stated that the weapon had a magazine with 6 9mm cartridges affixed, and a statement was also recorded from her on Tuesday, the police stated. They stated that she was subsequently arrested and charged and is to be placed before the courts subsequently. Poor, may I tell you. The thing rough. The Krasmites are out. Now, the last thing that we are going to talk about is an incident that took place on the 22nd of August in 2023 when an off-duty police officer can up a licensed firearm holder, leaving him lifeless. Now, the police in this particular matter has since been identified as Kevin Dilworth, and the licensed firearm holder has since been identified as Conrad Marber. Now, what took place, is that on the 22nd of August 2023, the officer, that's Kevin, was driving along Brunswick Avenue. It is said that the officer identified himself as a police officer and instructed the now deceased man, Conrad, to clear the road. It is said that the police officer, Kevin, claimed that the licensed firearm holder, Conrad, threw some soup on him and attempted to retrieve a firearm from his waistband, prompting him to use his licensed firearm, hitting him all over the upper body. A licensed Glock 17 pistol was recovered from the now deceased man, Conrad Marber, who was later taken to the Spanish Town General Public Hospital where he succumbed to injuries whilst undergoing surgery. Now, the police officer has since been charged with the offense of murder, and he was also charged with using the firearm to commit a felony. The Independent Commission of Investigations and the Inspectorate and Professional Standards Oversight Bureau conducted an investigation leading to the file being submitted to the Office of Director of Public Prosecution, which issued the ruling that the policeman should be charged. Now, the fact that Indicom and the Inspectorate of Professional Standard Oversight Bureau conducted their investigation and sent off the file, that is suggesting a lot of things that something right with the statement of the police, because if a man throw soup on you and then reach for a firearm and you rock and pop off and slap him with, clear cut case. So there is a little bit more than what actually meets the eye to this case. So we have to go follow it up and see what unfolds in the court when he returns to court. It is said that he is scheduled for court on the 7th of February 2025. And he was granted bail at the sum of $400,000 and is to report to the Spanish Town police station twice a week. So I gotta definitely keep a close eye upon that one if you see if what the squad is say really goes so, but it no look so. The fact that them charge him after he gave that account of what took place, something right here, so. Yeah, man. So anyway, my peeps, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, stay tuned to On The Spot News Media as I continue to bring you fresh news and updates in subsequent newscast. On The Spot News Media. Yeah, man.